greasy woman Spears, for sure.
Excuse me. Did you see
There's
the
free
show?
water upstairs.
I hear Adriana's walking.
I brought some tissues in case it was emotional.
I brought some tissues in case he gets emotional. Good evening, good evening, good evening. I am Honky and welcome to my world. I am excited. Tonight we are debuting a new segment on my channel. But before that, if you have stumbled upon my channel, I am Honky and welcome to my world. I am and will continue to be a cornucopia of stuff, honey. You just never know. You just never know. Oh, you just never know. You never know what kind of video you're going to get out of me. So make sure you follow, you hit that subscribe, that notification, hit that like button because it really helps us out as content creators and it don't cost you anything. Today, I'm debuting a new segment. Oh, that's right. Yes, this one is called... this is people who are going to tell us about stuff in their lives and they want us to analyze it. It literally is called an analysis request. So here we go. Analysis request. Was this just a casual encounter? I met a man I was instantly attracted to, which doesn't happen very often, maybe 3 times a year. In October last year, we chatted for about 15 minutes. Oh God, she did not say we was. Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, I read these as I don't edit them. I read them exactly how these people are writing their stuff. Okay? All right. Okay? Let's start again from the beginning. Analysis request. Was this just a casual encounter? I met a man I was instantly attracted to. Parentheses, which doesn't happen very often, maybe 3 times a year, end of parentheses. In October last year, we chatted for about 15 minutes. We was with a friend and it was outside and him and his friends were going back inside after a smoke break. He told me he would be inside if I like to join them. It was an event and I wanted to check it out, so I told him I'll be back after. I returned 45 minutes later, but didn't see him, so I let it go. Yesterday, I was back in that spot to visit a friend, and he was there outside taking a cigarette break, and he was chatting with 2 ladies. Immediately when he saw me, he looked at me with a strong gaze. I met his eyes and we looked at each other, but didn't speak. I was talking to my friend, parentheses, and I had mentioned him to her because he had stuck with me since our first meeting, end of parentheses. The 2 other women left. And it was him, my friend, and myself, and she knows him a little. She started talking to him, and she mentioned something about me, and he remembered me from last October and even remember our convo when we met. We immediately started having a convo about that, and we have great convo. His expressions are bright. He is great at... Oh, no. Oh, my God. Here we go again, ladies and gentlemen. His expressions are bright. He is great at conversating, which is not a word, and is super magnetic. We chatted with her for another 15 minutes, and then he said he was going inside for a drink and told us we knew where to find him inside if we wanted to visit. I stayed outside with my friend, and then a storm was rolling. And the event was over, so I headed home. I want to get advice to see if this sounds like I'm making this into something bigger than it was because of the intense gaze he gave me and him remembering a meetup from 7 months ago. Or is this just a common meet and greet? Baby, lady, because she's a lady. First of all, this is what I want for you. In 2026, in the middle of the year, you still got 6 more months to make this happen. What I wish for you, I don't wish for you, lustful love. No, I don't wish that. I don't wish a connection between you and this heavy-duty cigarette smoker. No, I don't wish that either. Now, this is my analysis. You asked for an analysis. I'm here to analyze the situation. Based on my assessment, in my professional opinion, ma'am, lady girl, you need to fix your vocabulary. Your vernacular needs to be adjusted. We was outside is not very ladylike. We was conversating. Conversating is not a word. Okay? I'm going to get to that Incredible Hulk. My husband, the Incredible Hulk, says, I swear, people make something out of nothing. Well, when you have nothing, something is a lot. Lady, you ran into somebody at a freaking event during a smoke break. All right? Did you? And then if the men are there and don't say nothing, right? If they're just into their cigarette and are not paying attention to the surroundings, are not trying to be sociable at a social event, then the men have the issue, then there's a problem, then they're gay, all of that, right? Now, I'm curious, before I continue my analysis, I want to see what people are saying. Somebody says, twice, in all caps, he asked if you wanted to join and you missed the signals both times. Do you need a damn neon billboard? Somebody says, I mean, it seems like you had good chemistry with him, and twice had the opportunity to follow up on it, but chose not to. So you can either live your potential romance in your head and ask what ifs until you've both forgotten each other, or get his contact info and see if there's really something there. And y'all know how I feel about women stepping up to men. I think, desperation, lonely, desperate, thirsty. The thirst is real. Get her a glass of water, preferably lemonade, okay? Because the girl is thirsty and hot in the pants. All right, let's see what somebody else says. Somebody else gave us a book. But let's go see what I have a good feeling about this book. Somebody says, hey, I am 33, male. Also after divorce, newer to dating after having been with my previous partner through my 20s. The issue from the male perspective perspective is I need some invitation to continue progressing the relationship. Otherwise, I am harassing women. I got a point there. He certainly got a point there. Then is the Me Too movement. I'm feeling uncomfortable. He gives me the creeps. Get the cell phone out, start recording. Next thing you know, you're on the neighborhood Instagram page. I saw creepo on the train, you know. Okay, this man continues to say, I am aware many women have to deal with unwanted, overly aggressive advances from men. I don't want to do that, but I also recognize it is generally my social role to create opportunities for some kind of a relationship to develop. The invitations this guy extended to you are almost certainly low barrier checkpoints where there is a mutual agreement to continue. By inviting you to see him more, he was saying, quote, I like to continue talking if you would, end of quote. When you then didn't accept the invitation twice, you have quite clearly communicated you don't want to continue talking or advance the relationship at all. If I were him, I would not extend another invitation or possibly even approach you unless I got a pretty clear signal that you are hot in the panties. I mean, I added that part. Unless I got a pretty clear signal it was wanted. Given how frankly out of touch you seem to be. Ooh, read her. And can I add how poor of a vernacular you have? That's my addition. But given how frankly out of touch you seem to be with this dynamic, I would suggest if you are interested in this guy that you be the one to extend an invitation to meet up and or offer your contact information and your person. If you think eye contact is enough at this point, you are missing the point. You've already given much clearer communication of your lack of interest and now need to undo that if you want to. Well, he read her. Read that. Okay. All right. I wanna read one more and then I'm gonna give her my advice. Okay? One more. Where is it? Okay. Okay. This is like when I was a 15-year-old boy, levels of cluelessness about signals. I'd imagine at this point he is pretty sure you are not interested. Let me tell you something. And it serves her right, and it do him right, because it is absolutely true. If she already said no, pretty much, he said, "I'll be inside. Come find me if you want to." She didn't find him, so that means that she don't want it. Like, and so if he was to step up to her again, now we're teetering along the lines of harassment, Me Too movement, all of that wrapped in a bow. All of that wrapped in a bow. I'm still stuck in the fact that she finds him attractive, even though he's smoking like a motherfucking chimney. Smoking outside makes me think of cigarette smoke. It makes me think of a chimney, like he's chain smoking and shit like that. Because if you cannot like hold that and not smoke, so you're not seen outside smoking. You know what I'm saying? And there's a storm coming on the whole night. You're freezing your ass out there in the whole night. Like, is it that serious? Apparently it is. I'm still stuck on that part that she approached somebody who was chain smoking outside. But I digress. My analysis, young lady, woman, girl, lady, is cut your losses. Move on. Move the fuck on. Move on. He already told you. You dismissed him. Move on to the next one. If you're looking for more aggressiveness than that, then, when it comes to you, don't claim harassment, uncomfortable, creepo. He gives you the creeps, or like all of that. You know what I'm saying? That is my analysis. In conclusion, my analysis, if you could get this, if you get this out of the whole thing, is move on, girl. Move on. Learn from this experience, right? Now, if you find somebody attractive and they're chain smoking outside, next time you find somebody attractive that's chain smoking outside, and you're outside and it's cold and he says, I'm kind of cold, I'm going to be at the bar if y'all want to hang out. And you like him, girl, you go back and you hang out by the bar. Do not go home and then harass us with an analysis request, okay, from strangers in the internet. All right? Strangers in the internet, because this is what we're going to give you. All right? Let it go, Elsa. Let it go. Please, 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 I beg of you, do not use words like we was or conversating. Do not use those type of words because they are not correct. Quite frankly, I believe the analysis report should have been on your punctuation, grammar, sentence structure, the whole nine. But I'll leave that for another video. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, we do this every single night. Every single night we do this. Not only do we do the analysis request, which is new for tonight, but we also have confessions come through with people confessing their deepest, darkest, most bubbly secrets to strangers on the internet. And we also do seeking advice, people who are seeking advice. So come through. I do this every single night. Every single night I do this. I will see you guys tomorrow. Please hit that like button. It really helps us out as content creators. And hit that subscribe and the bell so that you're notified when I go live. I go live every evening. All right. Thank you for being here. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Peace.